Hey you guys, what is up? What is happening? What is going on with you today? I am Ashley with AHM Artistry, and in this video today that you are watching, I'm going to be trying on and testing out the Tarte Gift and Glams collector set. I keep saying Gift and Glams. It's Gift and Glam collector set. This is what I'm going to be trying out today on my face, on my eyes, because I want to see like how the pigmentation is and the blendability is and everything like that, because these tones in here look very light in tone. I'm like a light to light medium. My lights kind of blast me and make me look a little bit more fair than I actually am in real life. So I want to see how everything goes and how everything works. And bonus, it's almost like a full face, almost. It has blush, bronzers, highlighters, everything like that. Even has a lip gloss and a mascara. So I want to try everything, see if it's worth your coin, see if it's worth it for you as we test it out. And I also wanted to post this video during this whole week of Black Friday, like weekend, Cyber Monday, this whole ginormous like week-long sale extravaganza, because if you are interested in this set and you want to pick it up either for yourself or gift it to somebody, you can try to save some coin. At the time of filming this, there is a deal going on Tarte's website where it's like 25% off. That may change, that may go down in price and whatever, so check that out. I'll link it all down in the description box. And then it's also exclusive with Ulta, so Tarte Cosmetics and Ulta will have this. Maybe Ulta will have it on sale in a couple days. They're doing like daily deals too. There's just so many deals going on. So before you pick this up and purchase it, if you want to after seeing this video, then make sure that you get the best deal, obviously, because who doesn't like to save some coin and some cash? Anyways, we're gonna jump into that in just a second. But before we do, I have to be a good little YouTuber and just say really quickly, I would love it if you would consider subscribing at any point in time during this video. That way you get notified when I post more videos, which is about 3 times a week. And I would love to have you a little part of my fam bam right here that we have. Enough jibber jabbing, enough about all of that. If you guys wanna see me try on this whole giant makeup collector set onto my face and onto my eyes, then you're in the right place. So all you need to do now is sit back, hang tight, and keep on watching. Beep. So let's dive into this little bundle. So the flap lifts up on the top to reveal your eyeshadow quads. Yeah, and this little drawer just took the liberty of sliding out. You do have a really big mirror. Hello, all of us. So that is nice. It does stand up if you have it on a flat surface, which makes it really cute and easy. Now, this palette is very unique because it comes with this little magnetic palette that you can actually pop out the, I keep calling them quads. It's a quad of eyeshadows, but you can pop out these little squares of product to put it into the magnetic palette and travel with it, which is really cute concept, really cute idea. Yeah, it only goes in that one way. That actually has the little triangle that says put it in that way, because it also kind of slips and slides around, so it's probably a stronger magnetic pan right there. So you can travel with it and take it on the go, which is a good idea in theory, of course. I think this one is like the most versatile and most neutral. I shouldn't say versatile, but if you're like a neutral gal or guy and you like to just travel with a little neutral palette, this one kind of has whatever you need to create a neutral look. The other ones, it's where it comes into kind of a weird thing, and I don't think there's any way around it, is that one comes with the highlighter. You know, so if you like that highlighter, you want to travel with that one, or if you want to use it as a little inner corner highlight, that is perfect. But then you have your blushes on the other ones and your bronzer on the other ones. So you would then need to travel with a little, you know, face palette or something like that. So you are kind of limited in that space, which isn't that big of a deal because you got your whole eyeshadow kit, but then you come into the other ones, and unless you can find your base shade also in the other ones, you would have to bring either a little single base shadow or a palette that has a base shade. I don't know. These are just things that I look for and I think about when I'm traveling. So I don't know if that you are on board with that as well. Or, I mean, of course, you could just use the whole set and either take the whole set with you or not travel with it. But I like the idea. I like the concept. I do think it's cute. If you're gonna just be quick and on the go, you can just snap it in there. And then one other little critique that I had of this palette is there's only one ribbon on the first one, and then it makes it a little bit trickier to remove the other ones while that one's in there. I mean, you can't. You'd have to take out this one and then take out this one or whatever. And then if you're trying to get to the certain one, then you go from there. I would have liked to see them put a ribbon underneath each one, but that's just my preference. That's just what I feel like would have been just a perfect little addition, or at least on this side. Maybe 1 and 1, maybe because the ribbons fall out of that side. I get that. Maybe 1 on each side of here, then you only need to remove 1. You don't have to take up 2 palettes to take out 1 palette. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just my little critique on that. But anyways, let's start applying all of these. I'll pop up some swatches really quickly as we talk, just for the people that want to see that of each individual shadow cluster, each one. Like I said, the neutral one I think is the most versatile. They have these interesting shadows in here that kind of look marbled, almost like that Huda Beauty marbleization that they did, except it's not like the Huda Beauty formula at all. It's not like a intense creamy type of shadow. This one, it's just like a shimmer shade. So once you swatch it and swirl it around, you'll see it just mixes in. So it does change the tone a little bit. The one I was the most surprised about is the blue collection. That shadow in the pan looks like a deeper blue, but you'll see it's very like silver gunmetal blue. So it is beautiful. I really do want to play with this one, but I know a lot of people don't tend to wear blue shades. So I'm going to do the neutral palette to test that out, because I think that is what the majority of people wear every day. The thing about the blue set also was it's majority shimmers, and then there's 1 gray shade. So some of these, like this one in particular, seems like a better companion palette where you bring along a neutral palette or something and then you add some pops of blue or something like that. That, again, it's just my opinion. It's just the things that I'm thinking about as I'm looking this set. So I want to share them with you guys in case you thought about that or was wondering about that and whatever. So I already did my eyebrows, and I'm going to prime and prep my eyes really quickly using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I know, random, right? I never use this, but it worked really well in the last video that I did, and I was like, you know what? I want to start using that again. And since this is like a neutrally look today, I think it'll be perfect. So just plop that right on both sides. It is raining today, you guys. So if you hear a little pitter patter, enjoy it. Enjoy the sweet sounds of rain dripping down from the sky. Not dripping, it's raining quite hard, so it'll go on and off, but I love it. I think it sounds so nice. I love the rain. And it doesn't rain very often here, so I'm enjoying it while it lasts. Okay, I'm gonna take the shade right here that looks like the perfect base shade. The second runner-up would be in this more warm tone palette. I think this is also a beautiful neutral warm tone palette as well. Oh, see that? That shade's actually very light on me. So if you're more fair in skin, this one will be probably perfect for you. If you're deeper in skin, it'll be more of a white. I'll do the other one on the other side from the other one just to see. Oh, that one's pretty light too, actually. Just a smidge bit darker, but like a smidge. Let me even those out. And I only like to set underneath my eyebrows to let the pigment stick to the actual primer. So now I'm gonna go in with like a very small blending brush. This one's from Luxie, it's the 121. And I'm going to dip into this shade right here that, you know what, actually swatched kind of deeper, as you saw. I was gonna try to use this as a mirror, no. But you know what I can do, because that little magnetic palette does have a mirror, I can plop that right in there, or drop it. There we go. Now I can use it as that. I'm gonna focus this onto the sides. And then I'm gonna bring it up here, because I'm not gonna do like a full halo spotlight. I just want it to be 3/4 of the way up. Ooh, that's blending really nicely. You know what, that's pretty pigmented. That's pretty nice. Yeah, and it's fast, which I really appreciate, especially during the holidays when I'm running out the door, running around like a crazy person, as if I'm not the rest of the year. I so am. Now I'm going to take my blending brush, this is the Sigma E40, and just blend that out so it's not a hard line. Now I'm going to take this deep brown shade in the palette and pop it onto the outer corners on the mobile lid and the inner corners as well. Okay, now I just want to make sure that that is blended just on the edge right there. So I'm taking that first blending brush that we were using from Luxie and just softening that edge, not taking it up high or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and connect the two just up top, a little itty tiny bit. Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna try to use my finger with my big old talons and take this shade right in the middle. It looks very brown, but let's see a little swirl. And you know what? pretty light, pretty champagne-y silver. And I'm just gonna pop it right into the center there. Not worrying about too much precision because I'm gonna blend it into the brown shade. Now I'm gonna take this highlight shade in there and use it as an inner corner highlight. Pop it right into here. Oh, it's a little yellow. It's a little bit yellow tone, which it's pretty, but it's not really in the same family as what I just did. So you know what, I'm gonna swirl it. I guess I'll focus it more on the light part of the marble pan, maybe. I'll put it right over that. Oh yeah, see now that's more silver. Okay, that's what, I feel like I can pick up those tones more in the one that we did, even though it looks so gold. Since there's silver mixed in, I feel like I know see it. You know what, let's focus our brush in that same little silver part, and I'm gonna put it down the middle. Oh my gosh, yeah, cool. You could totally see it. I like that. Oh, interesting. I never really know how those marble shadows are gonna work out, you know, because like sometimes they're dumb. But this one is cute. This one's cool. I like it. Up it out, blend it together. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, on the lower lash line, I'm just going to do a little blend of both of those. Just a little itty bitty bit. Okay, there we go. Then for liner, I'm gonna use it. I'm going to use the Tarte Party of 3 liner trio. I'm gonna try using the brown again today. If you've been watching my videos, then you know why I keep saying try. I'm gonna try it. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. Inconsistency. Okay, so I'm gonna use the brown. This is the Tarteist liquid liner and pencil. So one side is like a twist up pencil, one side's a felt tip liner, and I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line. Kind of have to work it in a little bit, but it does come off. And then I'm gonna go in with the felt tip liner side onto the top. I'm just gonna do a little tight line. You know what's so weird? The first time I used this, it was like sticky and watery and not good. But I've used it 2 times since then and it's fine. So like, how? Maybe it really did just sit and marinate and get better. Maybe it's because I'm like shaking it a little bit more. Maybe it just needed a good little shimmy shake. I don't know. Now I'm gonna go into the little drawer and let's just pop out this mascara. This is the Tarte Man-Eater mascara, which I have never used before, and I'm very curious to see how it goes. Curl my lashes real quick. This is also from Tarte. Sometimes it's available like in the sale section, sometimes it isn't, because it is from the Mermaid collection a year or so ago. I get asked about it a lot, so that's why I figured I'd mention it. Okay, oh, it's a little plasticky wand, which I either love it or I hate it. There's no in between. These ones don't have long bristles though, which is usually why I hate plastic wands. Usually they poked my eyes out, but this one, you know what? This is actually those itty bitty tiny ones, which should be really, really good for the lower lash line. We will see though. Oh, I just did it. I just did it. I just stabbed my eye. How? 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 I think because they're so small you can't see them coming. I don't like plastic wands. Nah. Nah. But I gotta let it dry because it comes off better when you let the mascara dry as opposed to smearing it off wet. Then it's just like a whole mess. Trust me. Trust me. If you know, you know. And if you don't, now you do. With a couple swipes, it's more of like a tint and like kind of elongating. When you layer it up though, you do get a lot more oomph. It's not volume necessarily. I guess I just grabbed more hairs that way when you do like a few swipes, but layering it, and it looks like it'll get clumpy real fast, so I'm not gonna do any more on that side. It's all right. It's all right. Let's try the lower lash line now. Oh, you know what? There's fibers in this. Can you, I don't know if you guys can see. It has little itty bitty fibers. So this is a fibrous mascara, which they don't usually get along with me because the fibers usually get in my eyes. So I don't usually particularly like that. Hasn't yet, surprisingly, even though I jabbed my eye with the actual mascara wand. I don't like the mascara wand. And you know what? I don't prefer the fibers because number one, they usually get in my eyes. And number two, let me zoom in. I get like these little, like the fibers do these weird curly things to my eyes. Like, I don't know if it, I think that's a fiber right there. It like, yeah, where it makes it look like at the ends of my lashes they go zzz, which I don't prefer. So not my favorite, no. I do have naturally long lashes, so I think if I had shorter lashes, then I might like that better if I could control the not frazzle. Okay, so we have to still try the face products in this, the blush, bronzer, highlight, and this lip gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face makeup minus those things, and I'll be back in just 0.2 seconds, and I know that because I edit this. Let's take care of this face because I just look like a blank wall right now. I'm gonna go in first with, see, this bronzy shade. I guess I'll just lift up the whole thing. This one right here, and my little brush, and I'm going to just kind of warm up the face, not necessarily contouring. It's very light. Let me try to build it up a little bit. A nice natural light toned bronzer, more preferred probably for fair skin. Deeper skin tones will probably have trouble with this one because it's just not, it's not very pigmented. It's very light. Seems to be blending totally fine. It's just not overall very, very deep and pigmented. Okay, now for blush, I'm gonna go in, I think I'm gonna go in with this one down here. Oh, it's a nice neutrally blush. And you know what? I'm gonna, on the other side, I'll do like the more pink one just so we can compare. That's nice. It's just like a little flush. It's not overly pigmented. Or in the pan, I was worried that it was just going to be a little too much, but you know what? It's just a nice flush. I do prefer this side more for like my everyday blush personally, but whatever, each their own. I'm going to mix kind of and even it out really quick. All right, now the highlighter was in the same palette that we were using before, so I'm going to grab that. It did look very yellow in tone. Let's see how it applies. Ooh. Ooh, that is nice and blinding. Wow. Definitely yellow undertone to it, so keep that into consideration. But whew, it has some good bling to it. It does. There is that. Let's put on this lip gloss. I'm just going to put the gloss right on top of my lips right now, and then I'll probably go in with a lippy and then put it on top of the lippy, just so we can see how it looks both ways. Take off my foundation lips really quick. By the way, this is the Busy Gal gloss. This is the shade Bonus. Yeah, just like glossy with a little hint of sparkle. Has a nice smell. Can't pinpoint what it is, but it's just nice. It's kind of sweet smelling. This is one of those glosses, if you overuse it though, it will get like stringy and sticky. Not sticky. It's definitely not sticky. That's not the word, but you know, like where it kind of goops up on you. But it isn't sticky. It actually is very creamy and nice feeling. I don't think it'd be long lasting or anything, but it's just a little hint of something, and it's very moisturizing. So let me go ahead and put these lippies on. This is the NYX Suede lip liner in Sandstorm, and then the Dose of Colors Lip It Up lipstick in Toast. All right, now let's put on the gloss on top of that. Oh yeah, it shows up a little bit more. You can definitely see the more gold tone now. Quite lovely. Quite lovely. Okay, there is that. Is that everything? I think that it is. All right, you guys, so here's the completed look all done up for you guys to see. Let me know down in the comments below, how are you feeling about this whole collector set? How are you feeling about the palettes, the whole configuration, and being able to take little pieces out and travel with them? As far as I go, for my first experience with this palette, my first impression and thoughts, I don't have any complaints as far as performance goes. Everything blended really nicely. It's very pigmented, the shades that I used at least, and I'm excited to play around some more with this. Would I travel with any of these? I might want to take like this blue one and use it as like a companion palette for whatever other palette that I bring in case I want to have a little sparkle, or if I want to bring a basic neutral palette and have some warm tones. Actually, honestly, maybe I want to bring a beautiful, colorful palette or something like Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, and then just bring the neutral palette in case I want a more toned down look that day. that's honestly probably what I would do. I think that this is a very nice beginner's set, or somebody that's just getting into makeup, or maybe somebody that just likes these kind of color stories and likes the idea of taking it to go to travel, or just enjoys it in general. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out my video about this whole collector's kit. If you are new to my channel, new to my face, new to my mug, I would love it if you would consider going down and hitting that little red subscribe button. That way you get notified when I post more videos, which is about 3 times a week. And to my OG fan bam that's been around through and through, and maybe you're newer and you've been around for the last couple weeks or so, thank you so much for being a part of my little fan bam and checking out my videos. I appreciate your guys' time that you take out of the day to see what I have to say and see me yell at you guys about makeup, because I know that's pretty much what I do most of the time. So thank you. Like, seriously, thank you guys. I hope that every single one of you guys out there have a great, freaking awesome, wonderful, beautiful day.